Yeah, I need to get new equipment. Should I do that now or later?
Go for it now. There's no rush.
10-4.
It cost me a mayhem charge. Yep. Sounds about right. Anyway, I just want to check up on you, make sure you're okay. Good, good. I'm glad to hear from you too. Enjoy your work, okay? Bye bye. You have fun out there. Well, by God.
Yeah, again, the passenger side. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
So, first thing I would like you to do is open up dispatch.
Right?
And place us into a group together.
What do I call it? Just training or something?
Label
Or
it as
FTO
FTO session.
Yeah, that's right.
Great, perfect. All right, so we're going to be going up to Burger Shot. I want you to do the comms. So we'll start once you start.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Charlie 33 plus 1, 76 Burger Shot.
Beautiful.
10-4.
I hope you're having yourself a great night, dispatch. Hopefully it's not too quiet for you.
Why would you do this?
Why wouldn't I? So also something we're going to do right now is because if you look at our fuel gauge, we only got like half a tank of gas left.
Yeah, alright.
So we're gonna get ourselves some gas as well.
Are you doing okay, by the way? You sound pretty tired.
I literally rolled out of bed like not even 30 seconds before I got on duty. So I'm still waking up. Walk me through everything that you know with regards to weapons when it comes to the DOC.
I really don't know that much about them, to be honest. I mean, I know we got like tasers and.
I don't mean what I mean is lethals. What can you tell me about lethals? Like where can you have them? Where can't you have them? What happens with them and all that?
Okay. Well, you're not supposed to have lethals in the general population area unless there's some response that's needed, like 13 Alpha or there's like a riot or something.
All right, hold that thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just arrived.
Yep, Charlie 33 plus 1, 23 Burger Shot.
Beautiful. All right, I will go get some food. Do you want what kind of food do you like?
Anything's good.
You like nuggets?
Yeah, nuggets are good.
How about for drink?
I don't know, whatever soda there is.
Perfect. All right, I'll be right back.
Where are we going now?
All right, go ahead and look into the glove box. You can go ahead and take that food.
Right, got it, thanks.
Now we're going to go to the gas station, Sandy.
Okay, Charlie 33 plus 1, 76 gas station, Sandy.
10-4.
I noticed there was a bit of blood in the armory. That wasn't you, was it?
I probably was. Or when Luke's uncle stabbed me, I blew a stitch.
Ah, okay.
Hey, DOC.
Send it.
I hope you're having a very quiet night.
It is deliciously quiet. As long as I don't have to deal with the kind of a dog, not a dog person again today, I will be very happy.
I will find Sunflower Smith and I will make sure they come and pay you a nice visit.
She still has like 100 and some months left on her sentence.
Damn it. Wouldn't wish that upon anyone. I'm just kidding.
Didn't say we were here yet, did I?
Unless some more police officers come on duty, I don't think you're going to be getting anyone up there, so it'll be a nice and quiet day for you.
10-4, thank you.
No, you did not.
Back to 25. Have a good one.
Right, Charlie 33 plus 123 petrol station, Sandy.
All right, and now we're going back to the prison.
Right. Charlie 33 plus 176 Bolingbroke.
But yeah, continue with regards to weapons, where you can take them, where you can't take them, and you know all the stuff that you can think of that has to do with lethal weapons.
Yeah, alright. There's a record that you have, like a log when you take out weapons. Do you need to check that off when you when you put them back? Have to make sure they're returned. You generally take lethals when you're doing a transport, and if you're going into gen pop, you generally put them in the glove box and lock your car before you go in, so you don't have to take them in with you if you're doing stuff in there. What else? Yeah, there's also rifles in the tower that can be used for different situations, like if there's a prison break, or people trying to break into the prison, or there's like aircraft and stuff. Charlie
And what's
33
something-
plus 123 Bolingbroke.
What's something special with regards to the rifle? That's a different rule than most things.
If you fall out of the tower holding a rifle, then that's a 13 alpha because your equipment's in danger.
Not just equipment, but that
And
one
yourself, I guess.
specifically, because that is a very powerful weapon.
Yeah.
What if you didn't have your rifle in hand at the time? What would it be? And you
13.
fell out of the tower.
13 Bravo.
All right, take out your taser. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to shoot the ground kind of in front of you somewhere. All right, go ahead and collect that evidence. Walk me through the steps that you'll have to do.
That's right. You use your flashlight to check it first, is that right?
I mean, you can definitely take your flashlight out just to see where it is.
Okay. Okay. So I need an evidence bag.
Yeah, so you'll open up your evidence container, and you'll take out a bag, label it just FTO training session. or something. Really, it doesn't matter too much.
I've got the bag. I know I did this in the onboarding, but
Yeah, and go ahead and collect the evidence.
okay. Yeah, I've got that now.
What did you pick up? Did it say like 1 or 2?
It said 1.
All right, just keep your evidence bag open. All right, go ahead and pick that stuff
Oops.
up as well. Do you see the projectiles at all?
Huh? Sorry?
Do you see the projectiles at all?
Yeah, I see marks. Yeah, I can see them on the ground.
Okay, yeah, make sure you go. Oh,
oh,
yep, make sure you go pick
shit,
those up.
Sorry. Ugh. Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Doing the weapon stuff makes me a bit jumpy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. Make sure you pick all that up. And once you have it, meet me in the armory.
Yeah, right.
All right, come over here. Have you ever used the evidence machine before?
Can't remember if I used it in onboarding, to be honest. I think maybe I didn't.
All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the evidence machine and you're going to place evidence in there. So go ahead and interact with the evidence machine.
Yeah,
And you
right.
see a bunch of, is it telling you a bunch of things that you can check off?
Yeah, it's a couple casings.
So yeah, so go ahead and click on every single thing that you see kind of just gets displayed. Click them all.
Yep.
And then either enter or submit, whatever it kind of says.
So
What ended up happening?
got 2 evidence bags now.
All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go into your MDW. Go into DOC reports. And then you're
Yeah.
going to go down to Shield Training Reports version 1.
Yep, all right.
Once you're in there, over where it says evidence, now listen very carefully to this part here because I had someone do something that turned into a bit of a headache yesterday. So pay very close attention. In the evidence thing with the 3 little dots, you open that up and you go to View Evidence Locker. Do not enter Evidence Viewer. Just go click on View Evidence Locker.
View evidence locker. Right.
And then you're going to take both of your evidence bags and place them in there. And then once you're done that, you can get out of the locker.
Yep, all right.
All right, now go back. Now open back up your MDW and hit the refresh button at the bottom right corner. And you see how the casings were added.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is how you enter evidence that you have to put in through the evidence machine. Okay.
Okay.
So that will usually end up being projectiles. That will be casings. That will be blood. Those kinds of things. Have you put a picture into evidence at all yet?
I don't think I have actually.
All right, so what I want you to do, run back out to the motor pool and take a picture of the evidence that's on the ground out there.
Yeah.
And then
I
come
should
back
have
here.
taken a picture. Right.
It's okay. There's no police around, so we're Gucci.
Oh,
Ah, hello.
hello.
Hey, you doing alright?
Yeah, my pub cup went bad, so I was a little angry.
Oh, no, that's too bad.
My
Y-
chicken nuggets.
you wouldn't happen to be Sunflower, would you?
I am, yes.
Okay, yeah, my name's Anna.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
Okay, nice to meet you too. Yeah, so I'm just doing a training session with Tim at the moment, so yeah, I've got to go do some stuff with him.
Could you ask them if he can get me a pub cup? Because the one Jay gave me expired on me.
Yeah, alright, I'll ask him.
Thank you.
Have you
So,
put a picture into evidence at all before?
no. By the way, Sunflower's out there and she wants to know if you can get her a new pop cup because her one that Jay gave her is expired.
Yeah, there's no place that sells those right now.
Yeah, I didn't really expect you to get one, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and open up your MDW and go back into that training, into the training thing. And then in evidence, again, the 3 dots and add image.
Okay.
And now, because I just want to make sure you do have like the share X thing for images, correct?
I I don't have ShareX specifically,
Or
but
you have
I
something,
do
you have
have
something that
images
can.
saved somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and place that image that you took of the thing and put it into evidence into the add image, and you
Okay.
can label it taser training.
Right. One thing I was having trouble with was when I was taking the photo, like looking through the camera, I couldn't see the casings, but if I look with my torch, I could see the casings. So I don't know how
okay.
important it is
Do you
to show that
Do you still?
stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Follow me. Follow me. I'll show you. Actually, we can probably do it right here. Take out your taser. Actually, no, I'll do this. All right, so take out your flashlight. Now go ahead and look at the stuff on the ground.
Yep.
Why am I not seeing the fucking projectile? That's fucking weird. So, so the big thing, so you probably took out your camera when your flashlight was still in your hand, correct?
Yeah.
So, very important. What you need to do is you need to put your flashlight away before taking out your camera.
Okay.
And then when you take out your camera, you should be able to see the casing.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I don't see it. Do you have to do it quicker or something?
No, no, no. Your camera should be able to see that. I think you're probably just too close to it, so back up a bit. Maybe, yeah, back up right into the corner. Then, yeah, go ahead and try that there.
Yeah, I'm not having any luck.
All right, we're going to try this. All right, I'm going to tase you, okay?
Oh, jeez. Not again.
Yeah, yeah, so just brace yourself.
Ah, ah.
Ah, there we go. Okay, there's a projectile. All right, so come over here where I am.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I see that.
All right, now take out your camera. Maybe back up again. Get a little bit of distance, and then take out your camera and attempt again.
No, I still don't see it.
You don't see them on the ground at all?
Need to try again.
Because I can see them.
No, maybe I've got a bad cameras.
And you are, just make sure like you are putting your flashlight away first before you take out your camera.
Pretty sure I
Because
did
if
that.
you have your flashlight in your hand and then you take your camera out right away, so if you do it like this where you have your flashlight out and then you go and take out your camera right away. Although I mean, fuck, I can still see it. But yeah, usually what'll happen is that'll end up giving you issues. So yeah, you need to make sure that you have your flashlight out, you put it away, and then take out your camera. Oh, wait. Do you have a PD camera or is it just a normal camera?
I don't know. I thought I just got the camera with the from buying it from the armory. Maybe I bought the wrong thing.
Okay, so what I want you to do is look at your camera in your pockets. Does it say police? Does it say police camera or does it say camera?
It just says camera.
Yeah. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to talk to her again, and you need to grab yourself a police camera. It should be at the very bottom.
Didn't know there were two different types of cameras in here.
Yes, because you'll see there's a huge difference. So
Okay.
when you have when you take out the police camera, not only can you see the evidence, but you also will see information on there that gives pretty much who you are and it's who you are, your rank and all that, where you work, and it'll also give directions. Like right now, it says Route 68, Bolingbroke Penitentiary.
So I was just gonna label it. Okay. Now that's working.
Yeah, there you go. So go ahead and take that picture, then put it into that. And so yeah, when you label the picture, pretty much label it. One sec. Sorry, my brain is taking a little bit for me here.
should I just label it training or something else?
So you label it, yeah, you can do taser training, armory, and then you put the vertical line, and then you put today's date.
Okay. All right.
All right, perfect. Good job. I just need to get more taser prongs. Or more
Should
tasers.
get one too, I guess.
Yeah, I always try to have about 5 on you. Are you do you actually, you know what? I'm just going to get you to do it. See if you can figure it out once we get out here. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to sound the prison alarm. Do you remember how to do this?
Remember those instructions somewhere.
Now, where would those instructions be?
In the Bolingbroke alarm switches.
There you go. So what I want you to do is I want you to input the link to activate the alarm. All right, and good job. And now go ahead and put in the link to shut the alarm off. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's go into the yard so we can chit chat with Sunflower if she's still awake. And I'll start asking you some other things. Oh, sorry. Force a habit after yesterday.
Nice they decorated the prison as well.
Yeah.
Hi, Sunflower.
Oh, how do you know me?
Sorry?
Who told you my name?
You did.
Well, no, before.
I think Tim just mentioned that you were around at some point, so yeah, that's why I knew.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh.
Don't be doing that with me, Sunflower.
No, I tripped over. I wasn't trying to tackle you.
Mhm. Yeah. You're not
I don't
exactly in
tackle
my good
people
books right now.
anymore. Why not?
What do you think, Sunflower?
I ran on the catwalks and around the roof.
You kept doing things when I asked you not to.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore? Well, that's good to hear. And with
Yeah,
regards to the pup cups, there's no place open right now that sells pup cups.
that's okay. I just have some food that Jay gave me, and it unfortunately went bad on me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, no, that's what Ernesto's here for. He'll get you food.
But you should have been here yesterday. It was really fun.
I was here yesterday. I was here for a long time yesterday.
Oh,
I was on duty for
that
12
is.
hours.
Oh yeah, I saw you. Oh yeah. I get to see my doctor today too.
Oh, yeah? When?
She said she would come around earlier than her usual hours, so soon, 2 hours time maybe.
Okay.
All
All right, Anna, how are you with your 10 coats?
No, not too bad.
Can I help with anything?
Not right now, maybe later.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I just
Can I
got...
hang around? I'll be quiet.
Yeah, as long as you're not, as long as you don't really interrupt us all that much, yes, you can.
I have my hands up.
Actually, you know what? Walk me through the use of force matrix.
Okay. Well, level 1 is officer presence. So if you've
Okay, and... Okay, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
so if you got guards or police around, that might make people think twice about doing something. So just being around can be helpful.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next.
Yeah, level 2 is verbal commands. So you can give people a warning, tell them to stop doing something, or tell stop stop running away with your phone, or you'll get put in solitary, or drop the
Or
weapon,
it could
or you'll
even be
get
something
tased,
as
that
simple.
kind of thing.
It could even be something as simple as if two inmates are fighting, you just walk up and go like, "Hey guys," because even if you walk up, they might not see you. So even if you just go like, "Hey guys, like what's going on?" they might kind of stop there.
True.
But then obviously, yeah, if they do kind of continue doing stuff, then obviously saying, giving them a command type thing will obviously, go along with the level 2 as well. All right, continue.
Level 3, I think that's open hand or closed fist. So it can include, using cuffs, tackling. If you don't have an alternative, kicking and punching can be an option, but that's not really preferred.
All that stuff is kind of like one of those reading the room kind of situations. If you understand that.
Yeah. Depends on the tone,
yeah, it
context of
it
things.
depends. Exactly. For example, like with Sunflower here, the first and second day that I ever met her, that was an instant pretty much like skipping level 3, and that was going right to level 4 because she was very uncooperative and needed to be obviously detained. So go ahead with level 4.
Level 4 is less lethal. So it's less lethal.
Would you ever say
non-lethal.
less? Would you ever say less than lethal?
No, because it can still be lethal. It's
Perfect.
just less likely to be lethal. So
All right, what are some of the forms of less lethal?
would include tasers and flashlight, batons.
Okay, I want you now. There is no right answer for this, but I want to hear what you have to say. If you were, what situation, or sorry, say if someone is just running away from you and they're just not stopping, you can't catch up with them, but you might be able to get them a little bit, like say even maybe meet you close distance away, or even maybe closer. Would you rather use taser or flashlight or baton?
I think taser's better because that's less likely to do permanent damage, and you've also got more distance on that as well.
Okay, no, nice. And then number 5.
Yeah, number five is lethals. So normal weapons, I guess, or guns and.
Okay, perfect. We'll continue with that part in a little bit later when we're not in the yard. All right, now we're just going to kind of go over some of the 10 codes, okay? So some of the things so what I'm going to do is I'm not just going to give you the 10 codes because I hate when people do that. When it's like, oh, what's 1076? Like, I don't really care for that kind of stuff at all. So what I'm going to say is someone comes on the radio and says, radio check. What would be your response?
10-2.
Okay, and what does that kind of mean?
Means that you can hear them and you're acknowledging that it's clear.
Okay. And say someone is kind of on the radio and they're being kind of a nuisance on the radio, or you have some very important information that you want to kind of get across, but you can't because they're talking. What would you say?
That's 10-3. It just means stop radio chatter.
Yeah, no, okay, perfect. Ooh, I'm gonna throw something at you. Say there's a potential jailbreak going on. What are you going to say on the radio, and probably what are you going to do?
I think the code for that is 1098 alpha. And
Okay, which would probably switch quickly into
probably like needing emergency backup 78.
or yeah, that's true, but also for another 10 code, what do you think would? There you go. What's a lockdown?
The 1098 Bravo.
And then what will you do there? So lockdown's initiated. What are you going to do? Something we just kind of did.
Yeah, you need to set the alarm off, and I think you contact PD, I assume, if maybe it depends.
Yeah, I mean, that will probably depend on the amount of COs we have, but most likely, yeah, you will be contacting PD because we don't need more inmates escaping. All right, say you need to go somewhere. Like I tell you, I want you to bring us to Burger Shot like we did today. What would you say?
As in when we're leaving, or?
Yes, when we leave.
Okay. Be like, or it'd be Charlie 33 plus 1 76 Burger Shot.
Perfect. And then when you arrive?
Charlie 33 plus 1 23 Burger Shot.
Now say you didn't hear exactly what someone said over radio and you want to communicate that, what would you say?
10-9.
Perfect. Say you need to do a little bit of paperwork, but you're still kind of listening to your radio. Like you still have your radio on, you can still kind of hear it, but you're a little bit busy right now, but you can still react to things if you need to. What would you say?
That's 10-6 busy unless urgent.
Perfect. And let's just go through 10-7. What does 10-7 pretty much mean for you?
Pretty much that you're on break or uncontactable for the moment.
Yeah, usually like if you need to eat some food and you're pretty much just not listening to the radio at all. If you wanted to know where someone was, what would you ask over radio?
What's your 20?
Perfect. Say you kind of fucked up on the radio and you want people to just kind of ignore what you had just said.
22 disregarded.
Say you want to meet up with someone. Say you're like, hey, like, you know, like, what's your 20 right now? They're like, oh, I'm here. It's like, okay, I want you to meet me up somewhere. What would you say?
Say 25, like the location, 25 motor pool.
Exactly. That's pretty much like if you have a report in person. And say you're walking around in the yard and you see two inmates fighting by the garden. What would you say?
10-10 garden.
Perfect. And then you'd probably also toss up a 77 call in there.
Yes.
Now, say those inmates had weapons.
That'd be 10-11. So fight with a weapon. And
Yeah.
you
And then,
probably want 78.
yeah, that'd be definitely be a 78. Anything with a weapon. All right, say like we did on one of your last shifts there, as soon as you woke up and we had to go pick up an inmate from one of the police stations. What would that call be?
The 1091.
Okay, and what does that pretty much mean?
Doing a prisoner transport.
Okay, we're going to do a practice. You know what? We're going to use sunflower for this, okay? We are going to be transporting sunflower somewhere. Say we're going to be doing some nice community service, okay? So what we're going to do is, what I want you to do right now is I want you to go out and prep the paddy wagon and put it into position. I'm going to just kind of follow you, just see what you're doing. And then we will, I just want to see how you go about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you can run if you like. You don't have to walk. I'm just going to go meet you in the breezeway area.
Yeah, right.
All right, so I have 2 guns on me, and I'm going to hand you a gun right now.
Yeah, alright.
So, say I hand you a gun. Okay,
then,
and now we're going to be doing a transport for Sunflower. So, I'm due right now.
So I would take the gun, put it in the glove box in the car.
Or yeah, or just hand it off someone, or you could
Oh,
just say like,
okay,
no,
yeah, that's it.
I'm going to be getting Sunflower. So yeah, no,
Okay, sure.
you were getting the point I was trying to put down.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously right now, we are actually going to do a very short little transport. We're not going to leave the prison. We're going to drive around the inside perimeter gate road, because even though she seems nice now, I still don't fucking trust her as far as I can throw her.
Yeah, don't blame me.
So
She sounds like a menace.
yeah, I don't even want to get into it, but she definitely seems a lot better today, which is good. All right, so right now, what are some things that you might want to just kind of prep right now before you go get Sunflower?
Would you prepare a dispatch thing for setting up the
Okay.
transport, or contact
and what-
PD
you don't-
to let them know you're doing a transport as well?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you would definitely go. You would tell PD that you're getting ready to transport, and so you usually do up a card for that.
Okay, yeah, card.
Yeah. So there's obviously you can create a call type thing. Actually, we're just going to kind of walk through that real quick. So just kind of walk me through how you would make that card.
Okay, so you open the dispatch and
Mm-hmm.
we do like a create call thing.
Yeah, correct. Okay. And then what information would you put in there?
I would put that it's a transport, like 1091, who's being transported, where to, for what
Okay.
reason.
But before you get in that, so call type would be what?
Is that just 1091?
Perfect. And then in the description, what would you put in there?
You would say who's being transported and to what location, for what purpose.
Okay, perfect. All right, now for our dispatch thing. Wait, where did our group go?
So what happened?
Okay, anyways, what I want you to do is put us in a group again and go ahead and put what you think should be in there for the transport.
So by setting the call sign, is that what you mean?
Yes, yes. The only thing I'll have you add is just put training in front of whatever you're going to be putting in there.
Yeah.
Okay, no, perfect. But what I want you to put in there instead of the Alamo City Docks or Community Service, just put inside perimeter or inside perimeter fence. All right. No. Okay. Good. So the main thing for this is I want to make sure that you can do all those things, and you have done that. So good job. So, now what information do you think you're going to need just to make things a lot smoother before we go in and grab her?
I guess having a state ID, knowing
There you go.
her details.
There you go. So go ahead. Yeah, so go ahead and grab her state ID.
Yeah, right. Okay. I've got 20348.
All right. Perfect. All right. So when we're not going to do we're not going to do it till she's out here, but what would you put for the paperwork?
You do transport and space the state ID.
All right, perfect. And what does that mean? Like when you do that kind of paperwork, what does that mean?
So that they're able to travel outside of the prison without being interfered with local guards.
Perfect. One thing to note, although I think we might have touched it with the fear trial, is if she falls asleep at some point in time, she wakes up back in prison.
I think I saw something about that in the SOPs.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and grab her.
Yeah, right.
I'ma produce films, make funny ass DVDs.
Hey, Sunflower, we're going for a short little drive.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, if you need to use the washroom, and I don't know, maybe get rid of things that you shouldn't have, we will meet
No,
you.
I'm fine.
We will meet you inside of the cafeteria. Okay.
I'm fine.
So at this point here, the one thing that I'll just say, we're not going to have her do it because she's already kind of in dress is
I want her to find things on this. It's
no, go get rid of them.
fine. Okay.
So at this point here, if we're transporting someone, like say it's for a court case or something, or even if it is for some community service, it's you tell them, okay, you can go ahead and go get changed into something comfortable, something that you want to wear. Because like if we're doing community service, it could be something like
Okay.
we might take people to the beach where they can get into shorts and stuff, and so they can go for a swim potentially if we let them. Or if they're going for a court appearance, this is where they can wear a suit or something like that so they can look presentable at court.
Okay, makes sense.
So then now that they've come back from that, what we're going to do, we're going to go meet them up into and you actually take it over from here completely. I'll just sit back and watch.
Yeah,
and
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, right, Sunflower, let's just head into the cafeteria.
Got me gone right now.
Okay.
Yeah, how's your day been so far?
Okay. I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't bitten anyone today.
Okay, well, that's progress then. Right,
Yum.
just wanna come over here.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna just have to put you in soft cuffs so I can do a search and
Okay.
transport you out. So if you just give me your hands there. just put you in cuffs now. Okay, thanks. Alright, I'll just do a search on you now as well. Yep, that's a expired pop cop there. Okay.
I told you.
Okay, all good. Right, now if you'll just follow me out through this way, go through these doors. Just hang on, it's a bit stuck.
I got the doors behind you.
Right, okay, just through this way. Come over to the van here. Right, so if I was doing the actual transport, I would do the paperwork here with the
Go ahead and do
transport
it.
and state ID. Okay, sure, I should do that then. Alright.
Yeah.
Did you know that my stay got extended in here?
You got about 64 months left.
No, it got extended. Now I'm being held on a medical hold. Such news.
Okay, alright, so we're ready to go on the transport then? Alright, let me just help you into the van here. Oh, sorry, I think I need to unlock it first.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a sec. Give me a sec.
It'll be funny if she doesn't have the keys.
Just let me help you in there.
Wait.
Right,
All right, I'm gonna hop in the back.
sure.
So you gotta get in the driver's side first. Yeah, usually we'd have a driver inside there before we put someone in, but just because it's just two of us.
Ah, okay, sure.
Jay threw a burger at me yesterday.
All right, so because we're just going to be doing the inside perimeter of the fence line, I still want you to get on radio and still go through the proper comms for this.
Charlie 33 +1 inmate, 76 to the prison perimeter. Through the motor pool
And
there?
so, yeah, through the motor pool and around. So for this, like, yes, you could do that whole thing where you could do your thing, but what you could do is 1091, just doing a lap around the perimeter.
Yeah, 1091. Yeah.
Because at this point here, this is a prison transport, so everything else just kind of
Jeez.
gets talked with like that.
Maybe if I get my medical record cleared and they say I'm okay and I get expunged, maybe I'll work here.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
Anything's possible.
Dr. Aina and Pepper are working really hard to help me.
Well, they're both very good at what they do.
Yesterday I was really happy because I was really freaking out and I lost control of myself and they helped me.
How did they help you?
Yesterday was a really bad day and they managed to calm me down by talking to me and over things that we have thought of. So they managed to make me happy from a bad situation to a happy situation.
That's nice.
Yeah, yesterday was scary. I accidentally bit a doctor's arm off.
But you bit their arm off.
Yeah,
Okay.
they freaked me out.
And then you can pretty much just turn around at this point here. Something to remember as well for when doing prison transports. Depending on the situation, like if like right now, something we could do. So turn on your lights. Yeah. And what code is this?
Code 2, I think.
Okay. What's code 3?
Code 3 is lights and sirens.
All right. Go ahead. Toss on sirens.
I forgot what is that?
Should be your alternate button on the steering wheel there. There you go.
Yeah, got it.
All right, go ahead and turn off the sirens. Just leave the lights on. So with regards to doing transports, it'll be up to whoever is doing the actual thing, and also the risk of say someone attempting to break the inmate out. So the person that's in charge will either say we're going to go with code 2 or code 3. If we're going to pick someone up, then it would most likely be just to go into a code 2 if we're picking them up from a PD station. If we're picking someone up, or if we're doing normal prison transport and we have an escort and stuff, it will most likely be code 3.
Yeah, alright.
Do you think I'm a risk?
I think you're a risk, yes.
Oh,
And that's why we're just doing the inside perimeter here instead of going out.
Jay said I'm harmless.
Well, like you just said, you bit a doctor's arm off and you keep threatening to blow up judges in the city hall.
Well, yeah, but I already done this, so I don't need to do it anymore.
But you still did it.
That's a fair point. But I'm different now. And then when
Okay.
my medical hold is over, whenever Miss Doctor agrees that I'm okay, I'll be free.
Yeah, very true.
And until then, you're gonna have to live with me. I'm sorry
Alright,
to bring that news
Alright,
to you.
so for here, obviously you're doing it correct, because if we're just doing transport, this is what we do. But what I want you to do is pretend like we just picked her up from a PD station. Where are you going to bring her?
Further down. Down this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing. Yeah, you don't need to be too precise with word.
Yeah.
Park.
Okay. Right.
Get it bouncy in here.
All right. Now, so we just picked her up. I want you just to kind of take her out and bring her in through here and just kind of walk me through what you're going to do.
Yeah, right. Alright. Yeah, just give me a sec. I'll help you out of there. Okay. I think
Yeah.
normally
go through it.
we would do a
go through the
search
steps.
when we pick them up, but maybe it doesn't hurt to do another search now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right, excuse me, Sunflower, just gotta do another search on you. Yep, searching you now. Feel all good? Okay, yeah, just let me lead you through here.
All right. What kind of things would we do inside here? Like, say if she was a first time offender and PD hasn't seized any of her possessions or taken her picture or anything.
Yeah, I haven't really gone through those steps, so yeah, I
All
think
right,
there
no,
was something in
that's
the
fair.
MDW about creating inmate profiles. So is that what you would need
So
to do?
what you do is you would have them go up to the wall, and that's where you would take their picture. We don't need to go through
Right.
that right now. Then over at this desk over here, you bring them over to there, and then when you go and look at her very firmly, you can seize her items. Obviously, don't do that now, but you can just look and just make sure that you can see that you can do that. And then also because, again, some people are very crafty, some people are very sneaky. So something that you'd want to do here as well is you would want to do a fingerprint check.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we did that
breaking
on the
news,
other.
I'm not Sunflower. Oh my god.
Oh wow. Did I do that fingerprint?
Yes.
check? Or-
Do
Alright.
do the fingerprint. Yes.
Yeah, let me just get your hands there to check fingerprints.
Sorry, not sorry, you got the wrong person.
No, I'm afraid it's you, unfortunately.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Did you confirm the identity?
Yeah, the state ID was the same as I had before.
Perfect. All right. So at this point here, this is where we would send them up. What paperwork would you do for sending them up?
Do the jail, so it's a jail, then it's a jail time and the parole time after that.
Before all the time, what information do you need to put in between the / jail and need to know who you're sending up?
Yeah, state ID, yeah.
There you go. And then then jail time, then parole. And then from there, the local guards go and take them pretty much on the other side of that blue door. But we're not going to do that right now because, I mean, she already has.
I
her
need my
prison
time
sentence.
extended though.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put her back into the van. We're going to bring her back up to the cafeteria, and then you're going to do the paperwork for the transport to finish that off. And
Sure.
and then yeah.
Brum, brum,
Okay,
brum.
right, back in the car then. Right, out this way.
Back in the car.
And I'll meet you up by the cafeteria.
Yeah, right. Okay, let me help you into
Nerd.
this again. Right, nerd.
Nerd. I'm a big bully.
Nice and comfy in
Why
there.
did you join the Department of Corrections?
Hey, runs in the family, I guess. My dad and brother both work as DOC.
So you staying or you wanna do PD?
No, I'm staying here. Yeah, I've got no interest in doing PD.
Yay, I'll see you quite a lot then.
I know.
Unfortunately or fortunately, one of those, my doctor keeping me here. Because I did oopsies. You're gonna run him over. Dangerous.
Trying not to. Help you
I'm
out
gonna
of
run
there.
away. No, I'm joking. I would never. No, I did get charged with escaping prison once.
Really?
Yeah. Took someone hostage and demanded my release.
So, yeah, I'm gonna do that paperwork again for the transport. Oh, not still escorting you, am I?
Okay, so right now, because we just did the transport thing, so what are you doing right now with regards to paperwork?
I just did it. I just did the reverse one.
Perfect. And what does that entail? What does that mean?
It means she's restricted to jail now.
Perfect. All right. So what I'm gonna have you do is bring her into the yard. Actually, yeah, bring her into the yard, do your thing, then come back out here.
Okay, Sunflower. Yeah, time to head back, I'm afraid.
I'm doing great. I like it in there.
Really? Well, it's very pretty with all the decorations now.
They're keeping me safe.
Good.
Yup, they're keeping me safe and over safe. So I don't mind. Open the door.
I'm still getting used to these doors.
Yeah, very difficult.
Okay, yeah.
Terrorism on top.
Alright, just gotta do one more search on you just to be sure.
I have a bomb.
Oh no. Alright, just searching you. Oh, good.
I have a bomb.
Alright, I can uncuff you now. Just, yeah, give me a hand, sir.
I have a bomb.
Well, hope you enjoyed the short drive. Ah.
Enjoy your training.
Yeah, well, thanks, bye.
All right. Go ahead and put the vehicle away, then meet me back here. All right. Explain to me the differences between 13 Alpha and 13 Bravo.
13 Alpha is Officer Down Emergency. 13 Bravo is
All
Officer
right.
Down.
Wait. So, okay, 13 Alpha. So you said that. Now give me kind of like, walk me through a 13 Alpha. Like
Okay,
what would initiate a 13 Alpha?
If one example is if an officer's been beaten down by an inmate and they continue to beat down on them and, threatening their life by,
Okay,
repeatedly
what else?
attacking them. If they've been attacked with a weapon.
All right. What else? There's two more things that you're missing.
Yeah, if their equipment has been stolen as well.
Okay, and one more. A very, very important one.
Talk about the one where if you fall out of a tower with a rifle again.
Perfect. All right, 13 Bravo, go ahead.
It's, yeah, a few different examples. Like if an officer's just been beaten down, but they've, you know, they're not getting continued to be threatened, or and their equipment hasn't been stolen, that's probably 13 Bravo. So if you fall off like a catwalk or a tower or something and you're knocked out from that, it's a 13 Bravo. Also,
Perfect.
if you're outside of the prison on duty and you get ejected from your vehicle.
Nice little ejectocito. All right, I don't think we've really touched on it before. Riots.
I don't think we've talked about it much.
Yeah. So if you open up your MDW and go into the SOPs, what I'd like you to do, just kind of like go over the riots thing, just kind of follow that along. You'll see everything will be different. A big thing. So this will be for 13 Bravos and 13 Alphas. If you're on duty and all of a sudden you see a 13 Bravo or 13 Alpha go off in the area, the big things you need to do is you need to get onto the radio and do a status check. Be like, hey, like, what the fuck? Like, is everything okay? And then obviously, if they're not responding, that's when you could probably get some other people that are on duty and go look for it. Now that would be kind of 413 Bravo, because that usually means that, yeah, like you said, not really much is going to be happening. So you can see it there. So officers should immediately request a status check on radio and begin making their way to the site of the 13 Bravo, unless the 13 Bravo is outside the prison. Yeah, assess the threat of the area, determining if inmates should be detained. So that means that if you like even saw someone do the beatdown, or there's only like one or two people awake, detain everyone. Just kind of see what's kind of going on, or detain people that you believe are kind of necessary for being detained.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, then obviously go and make sure that the officer is okay. Get medical stuff rolling. Then go up to the detained individuals if there are any people detained, and then pretty much just question them, just trying to find out who's involved, who wasn't. I mean, chances are inmates aren't going to tell you anything, even if you witness it yourself. And then obviously that's where you can go ahead and search inmates for any sort of contraband, weapons and such. And then that's where you can come up with your punishment. And again, remember, punishment doesn't always have to be going into solitary. It's another one of those big reading the room kind of situations where, like yesterday, I had Lavender was running around being a little shit like she usually does. And I actually used that as a training opportunity because I uncuffed her at one point and had her run around so that one of the SHIELD cadets could practice her pursuit comms. And so that ended up working well. We ended up taking off the contraband offer, but because she was very cooperative in that sense, we kind of had fun with it, where I had her say like, all right, I need you to say some nice things about this individual or that individual, and just come up with something that can be a little bit different. You can use your imagination. The only thing with that is don't violate anyone's rights any further than they are when they're here in the prison.
Charlie 22 radio check.
10-2. Welcome aboard. Wait, no, sorry, just 10-2. I'm not welcoming you aboard yet. You're not 1041.
Charlie 22 is 1041.
Oh, welcome aboard. We're just in the breezeway behind the cafeteria.
10-4.
All right, so for the 13 alphas, so really pay attention to this part here and go over it. So the 13 alpha is critical alert from our officer monitoring system. This indicates that officer's life or equipment is in danger and all officers are required to respond. 13 alpha should be Initiated in the following scenarios. Again, kind of like the things that you had said. The only thing that is not in there, obviously, is the thing with regards to the in regards to the fucking come on brain, the tower with the rifle.
Yeah.
All right, so the following steps should be taken in the event of a 13 alpha. The highest ranking officer on duty calls out on the radio to initiate the prison lockdown system. So if the prison's getting locked down, what do you do? What would be the what system would you activate?
I have the lockdown alarm, you know, that we tested out before.
Perfect. And then officers in immediate danger should attempt to remove themselves from the yard and regroup before entering the yard. So what this means is don't be a lone wolf. If there's more people on duty, everyone kind of group up and decide what you're going to do from there. Lethals should be equipped by all officers, who will then coordinate a push back into the yard. There are 3 objectives in the sweep of the yard. So obviously detain all prisoners not involved in and move them to a safe area. Neutralize any outstanding threats. Secure down officers. And then, as with any other scenes...
Does some of this depend on how many people are on duty?
Yes.
I mean, if there's just like one person knocked out and another person... I was about to bring this up.
Yes. If a 13 goes off and you're the only standing officer, you're not going to go into the yard by yourself. What you're going to do is you're going to get on radio and you're going to request for officers to come and assist. Because remember, when it comes to these situations, the biggest thing is your own safety is the biggest paramount. So if there's a 13 alpha going on and you're the only other one on duty, you don't rush out into the yard to try to assist, because the only thing that's probably going to happen...
Hey, how come she gets to wear cool shoes?
Oh, no, if for Pride Month, if you want, you can bedazzle a little bit. So like for shoes and stuff like that, you can go ahead and wear that. But yeah, so just remember, if a 13 alpha goes off and you're the only other one on duty, you don't rush out, try to be a hero. You get yourself secure, you get on radio, you get PD to come down and assist you with that, and you can, and then with the PD, you can go and secure the area, and then obviously follow all the other steps, which is, pretty much collect evidence, take pictures, just decide on punishments and stuff. Because if you run into the yard and there's a potential that they have equipment, that just means that they're going to get your equipment as well, most likely. Do you have any questions with regards to anything that we kind of went over today?
Would that kind of stuff impact people's jail time, or does that have some kind of extra legal stuff that happens?
It all depends on the situation. Like for us ourselves, we cannot give people more time in prison. The only thing we can do is time reductions, which I'll probably go over with you. We'll see, maybe today, maybe at a later time. But
Charlie 22, I'll be 10-7 for about 5 minutes.
But if it becomes a big situation and the cops show up, the cops can, and they'll usually ask you, like, hey, do you want us to add any more charges onto them or not? And then from there, you can kind of decide depending on the severity of the situation.
Yeah, all right.
All right, sweet. All right, follow me. Any kind of questions with anything today that we went over? I know it was kind of a lot and all at once, but
I mean, some of it we've gone over before a bit, so it's not all new.
Yeah. Obviously, the evidence thing is definitely a little bit newer.
Yeah.
All right, so what I am going to be doing is I am going to be writing up a report with regards to this morning. What I want you to do, go out into the yard. I'll be up here in case you
Charlie
need
22
anything.
tonight.
Welcome back.
go out into the yard, do your thing. Just act as if I was here or not here, doesn't really matter. Just go out and do your duties, and yeah, if you need anything, I will be up here.
Yeah, sure.
You did absolutely amazing today. I was just checking you off just to see how comfortable I feel with you with all your things, and I am very comfortable. I'm going to be recommending that you do get solo, so that hopefully it might not happen right away, but probably within a couple shifts, I see you getting solo with no issues at all.
Oh, okay. No, that's good to know. Yeah, thought
All
there
right.
might
Yeah,
be more to go through first.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing for you that you need is experience. And so obviously the non-solo phase is pretty much here to give you all the information that you need to be able to do your job. The solo phase is for you to be able to go and do the job, probably make a couple of mistakes here and there, but, get kind of comfortable in your shoes because obviously I can't be around all the time, especially for someone like yourself whose time zones are so vastly different than my own. So yeah, wow. I'm just rambling now. So yeah, pretty much, yeah. Once you do get solo, that's pretty much to demonstrate that yes, you can do the job on your own when no one else is kind of like watching you and stuff like that. But yeah, no, you worked your ass off. You've done great, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I'm gonna be up here just writing up the paperwork and just doing up the reports. And yeah,
Yeah,
if
I
you
do
do
remember.
end up,
Sorry, I did
you
have
do
some
remember.
questions
yeah,
about the
go for it.
shield stuff. I feel like that shield stuff just happened quickly. I don't really know much about that. Was that about?
So what that is the shield stuff is pretty much for PD hopefuls. It's a certificate. So what it is they put in to go onto the shield program because then they will for when. So it's people who are putting in an application for PD. Getting the shield certificate, it will look really good on them because it shows them that they're dedicated to go and do something, putting in all the time and all those kinds of things, and that they can go and because the law stuff that we do here in the DOC is a very good baseline for them. So if they do get that certificate, being like, "Hey, I had the shield certificate," it means that when they get into the PD, it looks a lot better for them.
Okay, that makes sense. So I wonder how long they'll stick around for here then, or if it'll just be like a very short-term thing.
Oh, it's a month.
Ah, okay. Oh, better than
Yeah,
nothing.
so
I
we're
guess.
gonna be doing it every month. So right now we got 8 people going through it right now. And then July we'll get a new batch, and then I'll kind of continue on from there.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, no, again, you are doing great. You're rocking everything. You're retaining a lot of the knowledge that has been passed on to you, and you are obviously doing your studying that. So no, good job. Go ahead and go into the yard, and yeah, I'll be down in a little bit.
All right, thanks. Hey, Sunflower. You comfy over there?
I'm fine.
You just like sleeping in the soccer field or something?
I'm fine.
Okay, well, yeah, if you need anything, I'll just be around in the yard.
I'm fine.
Are you sure you're fine?
I'm fine.
Why don't you like hang out in the garden or something? It might be relaxing for you.
Oh, please just leave me alone.
Okay, I'll see you later. Hey Quinn, how's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I think, did I see you got solo recently? Is that right?
Yeah, I'm solo now.
Yeah, nice. Congrats.
Thank you. Hopefully you'll be there soon.
Tim said that it shouldn't take too much longer for me to get solo, so hopefully.
Nice. Glad to hear.
Yeah. Have you had much interaction with Sunflower yet here?
Yes, kind of. I know she's very temper tantrum-ish. Sometimes.
Seems to have a bit of a mood change, I guess. She seemed pretty happy
Oh.
earlier when we were doing some, practice transport stuff with her. Then when I went up to her just before, she kept saying like, I'm fine, then please leave me alone. So I don't really know what's going on with her now.
Interesting.
She
Yeah, I'm
sounded
not
a bit
sure.
agitated.
I introduced her to Nessie, the sand snake over there. Yesterday. She seemed like she loved her. And then I looked over there earlier when I first woke up and there was like a footprint in it. And then there's an incapacitated inmate over there. And now she's sad. So I wonder if that inmate did something to Nessie and she's sad about it.
Maybe.
That is my theory that I'm putting together, but I'm not sure.
Who did you do most of your training sessions with, by the way?
I did most of mine with Tim.
Ah, okay. Yeah, same. I think I had onboarding with Tom, and then it's pretty much all been Tim since then.
Yeah, I did my onboarding with Chad, and then I did a few shifts with Steve, and then most of it was with Tim.
Guess he tends to make himself more available Maybe it's just the timing's not great for everyone.
Yeah.
What shift do you normally do?
I am usually a shift 1 and shift 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Here lately,
shift-
it's been more shift 1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm shift 3 normally, but do a bit of shift 2 now and then.
I gotcha.
Too bad there isn't more shift 3 people around, but oh, maybe eventually.
Hopefully soon there'll be more people around overall. But we
There's all
can
the
only
shield
hope.
people coming through now, but they're just going to be temporary, right? Like coming in and out.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure on that.
I think Tim was saying it's basically a certificate they can do for a month to try to get into PD eventually.
Oh, I see.
Like on reports or something.
Yeah, I'm just looking over and see what we've had in the past week to see if anybody's been aggressive or not. Looks like Sunflower was biting people yesterday.
Yeah, she told me she bit a doctor's arm off the other day as well. I'm not sure if that was recently or not.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how you even bite somebody's arm off.
That's yeah, I mean I don't really know. Hmm.
Charlie 33 from Charlie 99.
Temple?
If I told you to grab a rifle from one of the towers and bring it up into the catwalks, what would you say?
Would have assumed the rifles have to stay in the tower.
What if I told you to do it?
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe I need to read the SOPs more.
The only 3 people that are allowed to take a rifle out of one of the towers is the warden, deputy warden, and Chad Hauser.
Right, 10-4.
Charlie 99 is back to Nate.
10-4. Sunflower, you behaving?
Leave me alone.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. Charlie 99 from Charlie 33.
Send it.
Yeah, Sunflower is beating up some of the local inmates in the gym area.
Alright, so, yeah, that's okay. What would you call that over radio?
10-10.
Yeah, 10-10-1.
10-10 outdoor gym or gym yard.
Yeah, just go over to her and tell her to not do that, or else she will be, getting punished.
Yeah. Sunflower, you need to lay off beating up the other inmates, otherwise you're going to get a punishment.
Go away. I'm hungry. Leave me alone.
Why don't you go to the cafeteria, have something to eat?
I don't eat that food.
I don't think you have any other options.
I do.
You said Jay was giving you food before?
Yes, so what? The reward for good behavior.
Okay.
Okay, you go away so I can have my lovely feast.
Look at it. You're not a cannibal, are you?
No, definitely.
Stealing food from this guy?
No. Stop staring at me.
I'm just a little concerned about what you're doing with this inmate. Like, can't you just leave him alone?
I'm
Try
preparing
to pull his
him.
shoe up or something?
No, I'm preparing him.
She says that she can't eat the cafeteria food and she's preparing this guy. Sure what to make of it.
All right, Sunflower, if you continue that, guess where you're going to be going?
No.
Excuse me?
No.
You said that you were going to be behaving. Are you going to stop behaving now?
Well, first him and then I will.
No. Leave the gym area.
But.
Sunflower, leave the gym area now. This is the last time I'm asking.
Charlie 22, back 41.
10-4, welcome back.
You said that you are a changed person. I told you that you are not in my good books. It is very hard to get back into my good books. Doing things like this will not do that. So if you want to earn your right to actually get
But
back
I
into my
go
good books,
hungry.
yes, and you can eat the cafeteria food.
But the day looks better.
It does not matter if they look better. You are not to touch another inmate. If you do start touching other inmates, then what is going to happen is I will be putting you to solitary. Do you understand?
Oh,
Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, thank you. See, you were very nice earlier today. You were starting to make progress, but right now this set you back even further. I do not want to keep
They're
you.
telling
Hey,
me to.
Sunflower, I am talking. I do not want to keep you in my bad books. I would like to have you in my good books. But if you are going to keep going down this path, it's going to be
Garden
a lot
has been
harder for you
unlocked.
to
Scrapyard
get
has
there. Do
been
you
searched
understand?
and locked.
Yeah,
10-4.
they're telling me to.
Well, don't listen to them. You do not touch other people. Do you
But
understand that?
they're
If they-
pressuring me.
Right now, I'm the person that is in charge in this prison, okay? You do not listen to the other people. You don't listen to other inmates. You don't listen to the voices that are in your head. You listen to what I say. If you cannot do that, and if you continue to do things that you're going to do, we're going to go back to what we did on day one, where I'm going to start putting you to solitary. And remember, each time that you do something will increase your time in solitary. And you didn't like that last time, did you?
No.
So keep going on the path that you were on earlier today. I will forget that this thing happened right here. But if you continue to do it, you will end up getting punished.
Bye. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
All right, both you 25 with me in the basketball court.
10-4.
Yeah, that's probably something I need to learn about, actually, how, you know, what the rules are for putting people in solitary or what the guidelines are.
Well, again, it's a punishment. I don't like using solitary. Solitary is kind of like, I'd much rather go about different ways of doing things. But when it comes to people like that, if they don't listen, you need to be firm, because if you just kind of give in and you let them kind of do what they want, then they will walk all over you. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys were paying attention to the group chat with regards to Summer's medical hold.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, so what I would like for you to do, Quinn,
Okay.
is I want you to adjust Sunflower's time so that it reflects the 7-day hold. Do you know exactly what you do for that?
I just need to find out how many months 7 days is.
Yeah, so 1 24-hour period should be 1440. So then you just multiply that by 7. And then for the parole, put -1. And before you end up doing it, just kind of tell me exactly what you're going to do, and I'll just so I can be like, yeah, that's good to go.
1 sec. Okay. So I'm going to let me find her state ID. I am going to do the paperwork of jail.
Mm-hmm.
and then her state ID, and then the time should be 10080, and then parole should be -1.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and do that.
Okay, I have adjusted her time.
All right, perfect. Great. And do you see that, Anna?
I haven't checked it because you always say not to have everyone be on the MTWs in the yard.
Good job. Good job. 10 points. All right, go ahead and look.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, I see that.
All right, Sunflower, give us 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. What I'm going to get you to do, Anna, is I want you to adjust her time, drop it off by, say, 50 months, okay? Or you know what? Drop it. Just take away 79 months from right now. And just so I can kind of see that, just so you can have the experience of doing that as well.
Sorry, drop how much?
So you're going to take off 79 months. So for this, what you do is you do the normal paperwork of jail and you put in the brand new time. So just subtract 79 months and you should see, and you know, just whatever time that would be, that's what you put into the thing after her state ID.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just make it a nice round number so it's super easy to do.
Right. So I'd put, 10,000 in then.
Okay. And what will be the whole thing?
So it's jail state ID 10,000 -1 for the parole bit.
Perfect. All right, so when you guys are giving community service to people, that's when people are in here in jail and they want to work off some time. Obviously, you can get them to do whatever you kind of deem fit, as long as, you know, in reason, it's not inhumane or something like that. It's obviously, you know, have them cleaning different things or even going into cell block 4 and doing the stuff in there. If someone works for 2 hours, you take off 1 year of a sentence. So that pretty much means that you'll take off 1440 off of whatever the sentence is, and you'll put in the brand new time. If someone is in here for, say, 60 months, this is all in the SOPs as well, if you want to look at that at some point. If someone's in here for like 60 months and they work for 30 months, that pretty much means that after they finish working for that 30 months, you give them like 1 month so that they can pretty much go get changed, then get out of here type thing. And it'll kind of go like that for everything. So yeah, it's however much time they work off, that's how much time that you pretty much drop it by once they finish up. Is that clear as mud, or do you guys have any questions?
Sorry, I think I'm just struggling with this paperwork still. It doesn't seem to be like kicking in.
Oh,
wait,
one
doing
sec.
something wrong.
Check. No, you did it right.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So
that's right. I got to refresh. That's right.
Yes. So when you're on profiles, there's no real refresh button. So what you do is you just exit out of their profile and then you just bring it back up again.
Or what you can do is you can switch in between their government profile and their main profile, and it resets it.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, look at that. I'm learning something new
nice
today.
trick.
Good job, Quinn. 10 points. Actually, no, 15 points.
Hell yeah.
All right, do you guys have any questions with regards to, like, say, changing people's time, reducing time, and all that?
No.
What were you saying about I think you were talking about community service with or just like general work, reducing
it's
time.
more working them in prison, so they're trying to work off some of their time.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much you can get them to do kind of whatever, unless don't be like demeaning and don't be something that violates their rights. Do things like sweeping the endlessly dusty fucking basketball court. I mean, hell, you can get them to try to de-weed things, or even just sweep the dirt onto more dirt. Or you can have them in cell block 4. You can have them clean tables. You can have them do a little bit of maintenance in here. As cadets, whether you're solo or not, if you're alone, definitely don't bring people out of the prison. That would be something that you'd need a full CO to be able to do, just because shit can happen with that, and you want someone to be able to cover for you in case shit kind of goes south.
What about the whole like furniture making thing, or workshop stuff? Is that something you shouldn't do as solo? Or?
No, you can do that as well, because that's still within the confines of the prison. But if you're going to bring someone into cell block 4, what do you need to do?
I need to search them on the way in and out, I assume.
Perfect. Yeah. Especially for you two. For right now, again, until you do get up to full corrections officer. One at a time. So make sure that you have one-on-one presence. There will be times. It's all about, just reading the situation and how people are. Obviously, people do want to work off their time in that. So sometimes I'll push the envelope a little bit. I think I had 4 people in there at once with just myself on duty. When I do stuff like that, pretty much what I do is I lock every single door behind me. So it's not only the entrance one that I lock. I will, if we go into the woodworking shop, I will lock the woodworking shop behind us, so we're all in there. That way, if something happens, it's very easy for PD to be able to find where they are. Again, it's a bit of a risk, but it's one of those things where if you can calculate the risk and it seems like it'll be worth it, then yeah, that'd be go for it. But for right now, till you guys get full corrections officer, just one-on-one.
Alrighty.
And that's only for cell block 4. If there's like doing stuff out here, then yeah, you can have as many people. You can have 100 people sweeping the dirt onto more dirt, and it'd be fine. Any big questions with that at all?
No.
Yourself, Anna?
I think there was stuff in the SOPs about how much you can take off with time, but I assume that stuff's current.
Yeah, you can go in there and look at that. It's pretty much just a general guideline. I know there's not too many people do community service with people, but yeah. I also like to see it as, if the person is being a decent human being and stuff like that, that's where I'll go and do stuff. But yeah, follow the guidelines and what they say. And if there's ever any questions, don't hesitate to ask. All right, I'm gonna go finish up any paperwork. If there's no more questions, I'll be back down in a couple minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Charlie 33 is going to be 10-7 for 5 minutes.
10-4.
Hey Tim, would you be able to unlock the food truck so I can put these things in there?
10-4.
Thank you.
Try to have 976 in food truck if I can see it.
Yeah, that's if we can see it.
Charlie 33, back to Nate.
10-4. 10-4.
I just want to turn it up to the next fucking level, and no one seems to want to go there with me.
Sunflower, you gotta stay away from that inmate, okay? Oi.
Rawr. Come here.
Oi, what are you doing? Look, if you keep messing around, you're gonna have to go in solitary again.
No.
Yes.
No. You can't outrun me. Oh my god.
On Sunflower, behave.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah.
Why are you running? Stop running,
Because-
criminal.
You're the one that's a criminal.
Stop running. I'm not a criminal.
That's right,
You're
you're just
the
on a medical
criminal.
hold, right?
Although I did commit mayhem before.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear. I remember. I was charged with, so I remember it off my heart because this is interesting. I have like 3 criminal possession of handguns, 4 brandishing of non-firearms, and obstruction of justice, robbery, like 3 imprisonments, two to three evading, theft of a motor vehicle. I don't know how many times, too much to count. Discharges of firearm, I don't remember. Escape from prison, I remember that one really well. Arson, mayhem, failed to comply, extortion, and other stuff.
Wow, it's quite the list there.
And I got like 10 criminal threats.
Sorry, you've got what? 10 criminal threats? Or friends?
Yes,
Okay,
threats.
right.
I have a bomb.
You don't actually have a bomb on you now, right?
I do.
Okay, does that mean I have to search you then?
No.
I'd be very surprised if you managed to find a bomb in here, but I don't
What
know.
I usually do is when the deputy warden is around, or the warden, I call him through visitation and I say I have a bomb. They know I'm just
Okay.
joking around.
Sure.
I'm just a goofball.
A goofball with a long list of criminal charges.
No, I didn't do those. They are because of those people. Those over there keep pressuring me.
The other inmates?
No, them over there. Right there.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Right there.
Okay, I'll just have to take your word for it, but yeah. Anyway, as Tim said, you should probably listen
Well,
to
I mean,
Tim
take my word
rather
for
than those
they're right
people.
there.
You must just have better eyesight than me. Maybe I need glasses as well.
Right there. Right here. Oh. I said hi back.
That's nice.
Well, say hi.
Okay. Hi, people.
And they're actually Siberian Huskies.
Hey,
me.
okay. Hi, doggies then?
Yeah, the doggos like me. Like
Okay.
me. And the doggos like me.
You speak pretty well for someone who's a dog then.
I'm the chosen one.
Ah, okay. That explains it then.
Yep, I'm the chosen one. I help those gremlins.
Did someone tell you that you were the chosen one, or did you just decide it for yourself?
I was told I'm the chosen one.
Okay. Was it a person that told you that, or a dog maybe?
They told me I'm the chosen one.
Ah, okay.
Me. That's why I speak human and dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Jay says I'm harmless.
Yeah, Tim doesn't seem to think that you're harmless, though.
But Tim is wrong about me because he doesn't spend time with me like Jay does.
Okay.
Deputy Warden says it's much more important than Tim's.
But
Lets me chew
Tim-
her hair.
Sorry?
She lets me chew her hair.
Really? And she doesn't mind?
No.
Okay, that's interesting.
We're besties.
Did you just get to know her in prison, or did you know her outside of prison?
I knew I became friends with her in prison, but not during this sentence. I met her roughly 20 sentences ago.
Okay.
And then we became friends when I came here for longer periods of times, and now I'm here for a little bit.
Okay. Do you think you'll be here longer term after the, the initial hold, or are you not sure?
Well, I already been on one. I paid the doctor off to let me go. So they gave me a new doctor, and the new doctor and I agreed that they are going to help me, and until I feel confident and they feel confident, for now I'll stay here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But I like it here. It's really fun.
Okay, that's good.
Yep, I get to throw burgers at people.
Guess it's better than bricks at least.
Can you open the construction yard,
Probably not.
please?
Don't know. I'll have to ask Tim if that's alright.
Please.
I think he's not that happy with you with messing with the inmate before though, so it's unlikely he'll want you to be in the scrapyard as well.
Well, to make him happier, I put my mask on.
Alright, I'll ask him. Ah, looks like
I
he's on the
made him
phone at the moment.
happier. Give me your phone. This is robbery. I have a bomb.
I really hope you don't.
I do.
Going to
I'll
assume
give it
that's
to you.
unlikely.
Yeah. I have a bomb.
It just looks like food to me.
No, there's a bomb inside.
It's okay, I'll let you keep it.
See, I have a bomb. Would you say my eyes are blue or white?
They look kind of grey to me, actually.
Oh. I guess they're gray. Hey, no earrings in prison.
Oh, really? They didn't tell me that.
This is why.
Ow! Don't do that.
This is why. That's exactly why.
Point.
Like
Maybe I'll
yoink your ear off.
Yeah, maybe I'll leave the earrings off next time.
But don't worry, I won't. But other inmates might.
Yeah, true.
I'm just a harmless being who needs a little help in life.
Yeah, alright.
Yep. I was hurt by too many people.
Yeah, that's bad luck.
And the police abused me, and the doctors out there. So I started blowing things up.
So people were treating you badly, so you decided to, use violence against them?
Yeah, I lost control over myself because I was so upset.
Well, hopefully the doctors can help you with that control stuff a bit more now.
Yum. They are giving me multivitamins.
Also, Charlie 22,
Which
thank
make
you
me
for
feel
doing the
better.
scrapyard and the garden.
Tempor, is Sunflower allowed to be in the scrapyard?
No, no inmates are allowed in the scrapyard.
10-9?
Inmates are not allowed in the scrapyard.
Right, 10-4. Yeah, sorry, Tim
Scrapyard.
says you're not allowed, I'm afraid. Oh.
Fuck! Oh, my
Oh,
apologies.
oh,
Oh
wait.
my god. Oh my god. My
Status?
Oh, um,
Are you okay?
yeah, I think it was an accident, just got hit by sunflower.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm
Mostly?
so sorry.
That's okay. I get a
I'm
bit
so
twitchy like that
sorry.
myself sometimes.
I'm so sorry.
10-4.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to take my glasses off. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no
Oh
worries.
my
Just
god.
don't let it happen again, otherwise
my
I
God.
might be down for the count.
I feel so bad. Oh. I feel so bad.
That's okay. Apology
I don't
accepted.
hurt people. Unless I get provoked, I don't hurt people.
Maybe I should just stand back a bit though.
No, it's okay. When I have my hands up, I can't punch you.
Alright.
Yeah, look. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I'll just keep them up.
Isn't that tiring keeping your arms up like that?
No, it's actually relaxing.
Oh, okay.
It keeps me distracted. I like to run around in circles too. Break out of prison again.
How did you get out of prison the first time?
I took someone hostage and demanded my immediate release.
Oh, right.
And a tow truck. And then I got released as my demand, and I went to the tow truck and I drove it to the courthouse to blow it up. But I got caught before because they used spike strips on me.
Right.
Charlie 99 is entering cell block 6.
Yeah, I blew up a judge once.
10-4. Which judge was it?
I don't know. She doesn't have an eye. She wears an eye patch and has blonde hair.
Okay. But it's not that I know all the judges anyway. I'm still kind of new to the city, so I'm still learning about the place.
It's okay. It gets complicated. I myself, as someone who's been here for a while, still gets confused.
How long have you been here? I mean, yeah, in Los Santos.
Oh, good question. Let's see. 6 months.
Okay. Yeah, where did you used to live?
I used to live in a few other states actually. I flew in and out. I was in the state of Echo and few other. I like it the most here. Except all the abusive police officers.
Well, yeah, that can be an issue everywhere though, to be honest.
At least here I get treated well. But yeah, I think you like it.
Yeah, no, definitely different here, but no, it's been good so far for the most part. Yeah, just has been a lot of doing work and not getting out enough though. Really no need to go and see some events or something.
The best way to do it is if you hang out near restaurants like Bean Machine, etc. because there's a lot of people coming in and out. And the first time I woke up near the bin, and I was lost. And the police picked me up because they were gonna send me to jail for a hold, but I convinced them not to, and they took me to Bean Machine, and I met this person called Tammy, and she's a prosecutor, and I made friends with others.
Okay. I think I've just been
Charlie
too
22,
focused on
20.
work lately.
10-4.
I mean, that's sometimes a good thing. You know, you get to speak to me and other people.
Yeah, no, that's been good. Learning things about the prison, meeting people here.
I eat people.
You eat people?
Yeah.
Is that really a dog thing, is it?
It is. When huskies are hungry, they look for any means of survival. When they're
Like-
scared, they like to defend themselves.
Okay.
That's why yesterday I was really scared because I was in a place I didn't know and I bit a doctor's arm into pieces and chunks were missing and it was quite tasty.
Okay.
And they charged me with mayhem.
Where were you though that a doctor was there? Was that just a hospital or something? Or did a doctor
Well,
come to see you?
I lived in Humane Labs, or well, near it. And I woke up in a bed and it looked like a hospital, but I was really run down and glass was broken and things were upside down, etc. And the doctor was wearing this weird like suit and a mask and it was scary. But as it turns out, it was because we were in a exclusion zone because Humane Labs is radioactive, so they took me to a abandoned hospital to keep me away from people, and I got scared and I attacked the doctor and I bit her shoulder, she fell to the ground and then she passed out from the pain, and then she woke back up and I kind of started chewing into her arm and I just took some chunks out. Then I found a gun from her.
Yay. You know, it's really not good to eat people, right?
I like it. It tastes nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure I believe
You should
that.
try.
No, thank you.
It does. It's very tasty. We can go over there and I can show you.
No thanks. I think I'd rather eat the pizza soup, to be honest.
But look, he's there.
No, sunflower. We're not eating the people.
But he's just laying there.
That doesn't mean you can eat him.
Food.
You might have a spider on you, actually. I think you're jumping around a
Charlie
bit.
99 is
Oh my
exiting
God.
cell block 6.
Oh, that's good. Sorry, 10-9.
Charlie 99 is exiting cell block 6.
10-4.
What's going on?
Just Tim doing stuff. Nothing interesting.
Ugh. He's on my bad list too.
Really? He's not nice to you?
Charlie 33, how long were you planning on staying on duty?
I've seen nicer COs.
Just a sec.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as you're staying on duty, I guess.
10-4, I mean, I could stay on duty for another hour if you like, but after that, yeah, I will be going off duty.
10-4.
What's going on?
Tim just wanted to know how long I was hanging around for. But yeah, I was just gonna hang around till he finishes,
Forever.
basically. Yeah, maybe
Why
forever.
not forever? Why do you have to stay with Tim?
Because I'm a non-solo cadet. I'm not allowed to be here by myself yet.
So when do you get to be here by yourself?
I don't know, maybe soon. I mean, I've had quite a few training sessions now, and Tim says I'm doing okay, so getting pretty close to being solo. Who are you pointing at?
I'm booping you.
Oh, right.
Where is everyone else?
I'm not sure. I think maybe
Where did the
Quinn
red-haired lady
left.
go? Oh.
She's around somewhere.
Oh.
You could go for a walk and look for her.
Okay. I'm gonna go pickpocket these people.
Oh, no pickpocketing.
You go look for the for Quinn.
Fine. Yeah, Sunflower. If you're pickpocketing, I'm going to have to search you.
I'm just touching his back.
I like cuddling sometimes. I mean, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it.
Sunflower.
I'm just touching
Is
his
she
back.
pickpocketing them?
Yes.
Alright, put her in cuffs, bring her in solitary.
My head.
Hey, give me your hands.
Fine,
Go
I'll
into
stop.
solitary.
I'll stop. Hey! No!
Those sidecar things.
I probably should have gone for the handcuffs.
Come back. Oh,
Oh my god!
Sorry. I missed.
Oh my god!
Sunflower, stop. Now, what did I
I'm
tell you
sorry.
before?
Sorry
But
about
I
that.
didn't think that I
You're
would get
good.
in trouble.
So you are pickpocketing people, trying to steal stuff from them, and you don't think you would get in trouble.
Well, I wanted to message my friend.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. You're going to be going into solitary for 15 months.
Oh,
So, Anna, go ahead and bring
okay.
her there. And again, if you continue this stuff, not only is your goodwill going to be completely eroded with us again, it will be added.
Oh.
Every single time you'll get 15 months on top.
I want my goodwill to go.
All right,
I'm
go
just a
ahead, Anna.
baby.
Alright. Come on, come this way.
Yeah, just make sure your surgeon's...
Oh. Oh. No. I will no longer pickpocket anyone.
That's good.
Let me go.
Sorry, it's the rules. You gotta go to solitary.
Oh.
Place her into one of the large solitary cells with the open roof.
You know which way you're going?
10-4. I'm 80%
And then
sure.
just inform her next time it'll be in one of the small
Oh,
cells.
cover me.
In here,
Right
right?
here. Ay, no bueno.
Okay, just gotta do a search of you first.
Okay.
Ah, jeez, why'd you have to pickpocket all this stuff?
I just wanted a phone, okay? I want to message my friend. Oh! Oh, my money!
Okay, I've got your stuff off you then. Alright, I'll let you into the cell.
I have a bomb.
Don't think you do. What is...
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Take them off.
Alright, I can uncuff you through the bars here.
Wow, I'm here for 15 months.
Yeah. Next time you'll be in the smallest cell if you do it again.
No! Can't do that to me.
Okay, just don't pickpocket, alright?
I'll bite you.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go deal with this contraband stuff, I guess, so yeah. Alright, see you in 15
I'll bite
minutes.
you.
Wait, what did you say?
I
you say you'll
said
bite
I will
me?
bite you.
Look, you're gonna get a lot worse than just being put in solitary if you start
I
biting
can bite
people.
you.
Yeah. Sunflower, if you don't want to keep getting put in solitary and getting more criminal charges, you're going to have to start behaving more.
Oh, I don't get criminal charges for biting people.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
anyway,
was never charged in prison.
okay, well, look, I gotta go do some stuff. Yeah, I'll let you out later.
I'm gonna bite you.
Charlie 99, what's your 20?
Garden.
Tempo 76 Garden.
I mean, garden-ish.
Okay. Yeah, so I put her in solitary, and she keeps saying that she wants to bite me now.
All
And I
right,
also
this is where you
grabbed
need.
stuff
This is where
off
you
her.
need to be firm with her. This is where you tell her if she does end up biting you or attempts to bite you, that she will end up staying in there longer. And actually, what you can do as well is it's up to your discretion with that threat, because it is a threat against a guard. You can go back in there and tell her that now her time is going up to 20 months.
Yeah, okay.
When it comes to individuals like this making threats, they're trying to find where your line is. If you keep moving the line for them and allowing them to keep doing stuff, then they will keep trying to push the line even further. You need to stand your ground and tell them, no, this is what's going to happen if you continue to do that. And also, are you feeling okay?
Honestly, I'm a bit injured.
All right, I'll get an EMS up here. But yeah, you go back and deal with her, then come back here and.
Right, I got some contraband off her as well, so should I just
Yeah,
process that later? Or?
Yeah, you can process that after you go talk with her and deal with the EMS.
Okay. Sunflower, just letting you know, because of the threats of biting, that means you're in here for longer, so you'll get 20 months now.
No! 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 No!
Look, if you keep protesting and kicking the door, it's going to be even longer.
I'll kick you in a minute.
Okay, so more threats. Alright, 25 months then. Alright, I'll see you later.
No! This is abuse! I'm gonna kill you!
Yeah, Charlie 33, 76 Medical Bay.
You can just, unless you think you need to sit down or something like that, you can just make your way over to the where the airlock is by the oh Jesus Christ, what's it called? The fucking vehicle area, storage area.
Motor pool?
Motor pool, thank you, yes.
10-4. Yeah, Sunflower kept making more threats, by the way, so I told her 25 months now for solitary.
10-4, good shit.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Doing better than you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if it was an accident or not, but yeah, one of
Did
the
you get
inmates hit me.
punched?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah. Looks like you
Gave her the
this little
benefit of
cup
the doubt
there.
at first, but she's been a pain in the butt now, so yeah, maybe it was on purpose.
Probably. Okay, how are you feeling?
Yeah, a lot better now. No, I'm good, thanks.
No worries. Jeez, yeah, it's pretty dangerous in there. You gotta watch out.
Yeah, gotta learn to be a bit tougher with these inmates, I think.
Yeah, don't become friends with them.
I mean, yeah, it'll always end up being situation dependent. I mean,
Yeah.
still, yes, definitely don't become friends with them, but yeah, just how you treat them will always be like with Sunflower there. Yeah, she's says she wants to be in good books, but she's just not doing what's needed for that now.
Oh god, no. She just keeps biting people.
Yeah. Is it pretty quiet out there?
There's nothing happening at all.
I mean, there's just one cop on duty, I think.
2 now, or 3.
Oh shit. Okay.
I guess 4.
Oh, 4 now. Okay.
Yeah. It was me and Ollie for a long time.
Yeah, Ollie. Don't think I've seen him before.
He's really nice.
Nice. Oh yeah.
It's one of the good ones.
I mean, aren't a lot of them? Are there more good ones than bad ones, or is it kind of the opposite?
Oh no, there's more bad ones than good ones.
Well, that's definitely not fun. But yeah, this is one of our non-solo cadets, probably going to be getting solo here very soon. Hopefully.
Wow.
Yeah, hi.
That's cool.
But yeah, she's
Right.
actually probably same kind of time as yourself. I still don't need
all over the place.
Yeah, I don't even really know how to actually. Yeah, how do you say your last name, Anna?
Chaikelson.
Say it again.
Chaikelson. It's like chai as in chai tea, and then Kelson.
Chaikelson.
Yeah.
Okay, because like I swear to God, trying to read it, I'm like I'm not sure.
It's easy.
I think it looks harder than it actually is to say.
Yeah, I think it's the K in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and my brain just doesn't work properly or something.
Chad asked me the same question. He was confused too.
Maybe it's just a North America thing. When you're born in North America, and
Probably on us.
I mean, it's just like a lot of Europeans are like, It's like, oh, you speak English? It's like, of course I speak English. I also speak like 2 or 3 other fucking languages. I'm like, oh, here I am, like barely even able to speak English sometimes.
Mhm.
All right, I'm feeling judged now.
It's all different, yeah. It's okay, though. You
Oh,
probably have
yeah.
a lot of other perks.
True. Yeah, and I know you're asking for, but if you want, now that we kind of finished up with all your stuff, you can go get put those shoes on if you wanted.
That's okay. Might do it next time.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, for this month you can obviously wear like kind of like what Penelope has here, like the bracelets, the
Mhm.
shoes. Just it's pretty much your uniform needs to stay the same, but you can just have a little extra flair.
Yeah, sure. Don't want extra flair, Tim?
No, I'm not much of a flair person.
Yeah, he's
all-
very
enough.
vanilla.
It's also why I just keep my long sleeves instead of going to short sleeves.
I mean, summer is around the edges, you know.
That's true.
Probably get your short sleeves out.
I mean, you know what? It's one of those things where it's like even if it's super hot out, and it's like, oh,
Mhm.
it's so hot, I'd much rather just actually, I'll just kind of take off my. There you go. But it's like even if I'm out in the desert somewhere, I'll always keep myself fully covered
Mhm.
because even though you might sweat a little bit more, it's like at least your skin isn't cooking. Because if you have like bare skin to the sun, especially someone that's as pale as me, it's a good way to burn yourself up real good.
Yeah, because you do, don't want to get sunburned and
Yeah, and then
all that
heat
stuff.
stroke
So
and
yeah. Okay.
God, it is so quiet, isn't it?
Do you guys not have any inmates?
We have Summer is awake right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, although she's in solitary for being bad.
Oh, okay. Well, at
Oh,
least
yeah.
you guys have some people around.
That's true, and there's 3 of us, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind
Yeah.
of surprised by seeing so many.
Where is Quinn
Yeah,
right
well-
now, anyway?
She's in the yard.
Okay.
She's sitting on top of the heart.
Ah, right.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go back inside. Thank you for coming out and helping her out.
No worries.
Yeah,
Well,
thanks.
please let
I
me out
appreciate it.
first.
Yeah, I guess I'll let you out.
I don't want to be stuck in here.
Oh, you don't want to be stuck in here with us? Okay. No, it's okay.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, I haven't actually done a contraband drop-off / evidence thing yet, so might
Oh,
need
shit,
some
okay.
pointers
Let's,
on that.
The armory.
Charlie 99 and Charlie 33 will be in the army for about 2 mics. Copy.
Sorry. All right, so obviously, whenever you're putting any kind of stuff into the oh Jesus Christ, into the reports. So for example, so go ahead and open up the June.
Charlie 22 will be 10-7 motor pool for about 5 mics.
10-4, thank you.
So go ahead and open up the June thing. Oh, come on, brain! I fucking swear to God.
Contraband locker.
Yes. All right. First thing I want to do, we're not going to be putting anything. Sorry, we're not going to put anything in just yet. Do you see that report's attached as evidence?
Yeah, that report. At
Yeah,
26580.
Exactly. So go ahead and view that report. Let me know when you have it open.
Okay, yeah, I've got that open.
All right. Now, do you see the thing that has a J Skeeber with evidence entry guidelines?
Yes.
All right. So just kind of like look down through all that stuff and just kind of follow it. The most important part of the whole thing is going to be the phones and the photographs. So for example, for the phones, what you would do is you would go into the settings of the phone that you found. You would take the phone number and you would use your evidence marker and you would mark it as the phone number, the vertical line, where you found it. Like say if you took it off of her, you would put taken off of Summer Smith, or yeah, it's Summer Smith, right?
Sunflower Smith.
Sunflower Smith, sorry. Yeah, Sunflower Smith. And then you would put today's date. For things like money and stuff like that, you can just you can pretty much toss it pretty much right into the just into the evidence.
Yeah, right.
So you know how you did it with regards to, when you put the bags of evidence into the one report.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you go to evidence, view evidence locker, and you can just throw it right in there.
Okay. So you do that in this main contraband locker one, not the June one?
No. Sorry. For now, because it's June right now. So the contraband locker, like this one that we were just looking at, that is just where you can go to as a guide for
yeah.
for how to mark everything, because a lot of people, they'll be lazy and they don't mark phones properly, and then they get kind of shit on for that.
Yeah, right.
So make sure if you're unsure or you just need a little reminder, whenever you go to whichever month that we're in, just open up this report, just kind of take a quick look over that stuff and be like, okay, yes.
Sure.
And if it turns into a big thing, like say, like you're going to end up writing a little bit of a report with it, what you can do, and you can do it as well. You can take a picture of their pockets. So when you're looking at their pockets, you kind of like you take like a screenshot or a photo of their pockets and everything that's in it, and then that way you can put say Lavender Ash pockets or Sunflower Smith pockets, and then you put the date.
Okay.
If it turns
would you normally do that, or just if it's a big incident or something?
I would say normally yes. For like today, for this right here, I'm not too worried because
okay.
I
I did get a picture of it.
If you did, great. Then throw that in there as well, and just make sure you label it. Taken off of Sunflower Smith, then the date, or just Sunflower Smith date. Then you toss everything into the evidence locker. If there's the money and you see other notes that are, like, say if you see ones in there already and there's not already 20 notes on top of that, you can just add those to that stack, because you can only stack a max of 24 for the money.
So the money you just put in the locker.
Yeah, you put in the locker, and if you can, go ahead and stack it on top of other money of similar denominations. So ones go with 1, 5s go with 5, 10s go with 10, 20s goes with 20.
Right.
And then when you look at the once you have that done, then if you look at the left hand side, what you can do is you can put Sunflower Smith. You can say searched going into solitary, and you can put in what she had in her pockets there. And then in the right hand little column, you obviously put, you know, your name and then the date.
Yeah, sorry, can you repeat that bit?
So once you finish up with the locker, you just have the June contraband file open. If you look at the left hand side, you see how Lucas had those things there. You can see like Lavender Ash has two.
Right.
Yeah, so just go ahead and edit that, and then the line below, just put Sunflower Smith. A quick, very small brief of what you found in her pockets, and then your name and date in the right hand column.
Yeah, haven't done the phone stuff yet, but yeah, Sunflower should be out of the solitary now.
All right, sweet.
think.
Well, let's go ahead and take care of that. Again, if she starts threatening stuff again, I mean, you know what to do.
Yeah, right.
I'll be out in the same area near the garden.
Charlie 33 entering solitary.
10-4.
Charlie 22 back tonight.
10-4.
Hey, Sunflower, you ready to head back out?
Ages ago.
Okay. Alright, just give me a hand so I'm gonna
but-
put you in cuffs again.
Open. Open.
Put you in cuffs. You get the
Open.
door. Yeah. Okay, let me just do a quick search of you. Make sure you're all good.
What was I supposed to get in there?
Don't know, I'm new to this place, I don't know what's in there. Okay, all good. Alright, thanks.
Why don't you go in there? Go in there. You tell me what I can get in there. You tell me what I can get in there. It's just for wolves
okay.
and the ceiling. Goobo. Oh my god. Straight up.
Yeah, alright. So you're gonna behave yourself now? No biting, okay?
No.
No, you're not going to behave.
No.
Alright, so you want to go back in solitary then?
No.
Okay. If you're just gonna keep doing the
Hey!
same things, we're gonna have to bring you back in there.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, fine. Alright, let me uncuff you and
As
you
well,
behave
what?
yourself. Otherwise you'll be in solitary a lot longer.
No, I won't. I'm just a baby. Hurry
Okay.
up, Granny.
Sorry?
Hurry up, Granny.
Granny?
Yeah.
Charlie 33 exiting solitary +1 inmate.
Come on, Granny.
Granny, I'm 27.
You're gonna move faster than that if you're 27. There you go. Jesus. There you go.
Fine.
I'll make you run if I have to. Ooh, there's someone on the heart.
There's this guy. He used to be a Navy SEAL. Then he also worked for the CIA, but he does a podcast. And he has the guy who actually owns Skinwalker Ranch now on his podcast once.
Oh, God bless.
And the thing I love about this guy is he's, you know, how you got all those UFO fanatics that are always like, oh, UFOs are definitely real, and they're just throwing all this stuff, but they never have any real evidence. With him, he's like, I am the biggest skeptic on the face of the planet. I don't really believe in this shit all that much, but I want to find out. I want to see if there's shit there. And
Yeah.
so he had him on it was the Sean Ryan show. That's the name of the guy. So he was on there and he's like, again, I don't give a lot of, you know, credit to some of this stuff, but I have seen things and witnessed things that just I can't explain for the fucking life of me. And he's brought in, like, he's a billionaire, and so he brings he brings in a lot of his own scientists and stuff like that to try to do
just gonna
things.
go to the armory to put the phone in there.
All right,
So,
perfect.
yeah,
Just
fine.
make sure to mark it.
Yeah, will do.
And so yeah, he's like,
Charlie 33, 76 armory. Entering armory. Charlie 33 exiting Armory, heading back to the yard.
10-4.
Go alone or with other people?
Definitely
I'll
with
go
other
with you.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I would go alone, but at the end of the day, I'm scared shitless of this stuff, but I like the feeling of being scared, so.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that.
You can be scared of me. Rawr.
I'm not scared of you, Sunflower.
Meow.
Yeah, it's definitely a good way to get the to keep the blood pumping, get that nice little adrenaline
Yeah,
spike.
I've been called weird all my life. I don't know what it is, but I just really love the feeling of being scared.
Yeah,
I have a
it's
scary story.
Tell me your scary
Right.
story.
let's hear it.
So this happened. Well, they say it happened. We never know if it's true. But this happened in the United Kingdom, where a group of 3 people, I think it was like 2 in their 30s and 1 little bit younger, and they went to an abandoned house near a still active psychiatric hospital within the UK. There were myths going around saying that there's like back in time, roughly like after the World War II, give or take, era, there were people living there who have escaped captivity and so on and so on. So they go into the house in early morning, you know, everything is fine, and they start looking around. And they looked into the first 2 rooms that were kind of next to them. So it was like the entrance, and then there was a room to the left and right, and then there was a hallway, and then a few other rooms and stairs. So they went to the room to the left in the morning, and everything was fine. Like, obviously, it was all broken down and horrible, and rats were there and everything else. And they go to the right room, there was nothing in there, and they say, you know what, maybe there's nothing here. They chose to stay overnight in the building. And that's when they said that roughly at 2 in the morning, they started hearing like things screaming. It wasn't like a typical scream. It was a very like toned down, quiet scream. They didn't know where it came from, but it happened once, and then again. So they started looking around, and in the room to the left, the first one they went into, at night, I don't know if they were simply blind or what, but there was a hatch to the basement that they haven't seen in the morning. I don't know how they didn't see it, but they went in, and that's when shit started happening. The moment they got in, there was like a voice like whispering, not in the ear, but really close by, saying, "You cannot leave here." And it was really creepy. And they started like, obviously they were like, you know, skeptical. They were like, "Oh, maybe it's not real. You know, maybe we're just thinking of things." Blah blah blah. But that's when they went down the stairs actually broke behind them, just leaving them trapped in there.
Oh god, gosh.
Like, I don't know if it's like coincidence, but the stairs, some of them literally like cracked in the middle. You know how like if you put too much heavy things in like one place. So that happened. There like there were maybe 5 or 6 stairs that were broken and they couldn't get up. So they were trapped. They wanted to call like police or something, you know, try to get some help. But there was no signal. You know, out of nowhere, there was no signal when stairs broke down and things happened. They were like, right, we're stuck in here. This is not good. Things are happening. I don't want to be here. And I feel like this part of the story they lied about, but they said that there was this like infinite corridor that was just not ending. It was just going straight and straight and straight. And they were trapped in there, and apparently after 8 hours, they fell asleep from exhaustion and woke up outside of the home. I don't know how, but I don't know, but it, that shit's creepy.
Yeah, I would never.
Yeah.
No thanks.
In fact, the stairs just went brah, and they was trapped in there was the most scariest part for me personally.
Yeah, I would no thanks.
We should go ghost hunting.
The second I hear people screaming, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like
I
just
hear
about
screaming
turn and
every
just
day.
sprint as fast as you can back to wherever you can get to and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because most like skinwalkers and stuff, because a skinwalker is basically like a witch that goes into people's bodies and is just
Oh my
them.
god!
Yeah,
Do you think I'm a witch?
basically no, but it's a witch that go like kind of quote goes inside people's bodies and is just them. And you can see it because they do like really weird activities. That like it's mostly animals, or it's only animals. It's never really in humans. But I've seen like dogs be possessed by skinwalkers and deer and horses.
Wait, what do you
Yeah.
mean you've seen animals be possessed? Are you just saying you've heard about it, or you've literally seen animals
I've
be
seen
possessed?
an animal.
I've seen a deer that I thought was a skinwalker, but I wasn't there long. I wasn't there long enough to really investigate it.
You just noped right the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
I have a similar story like that happened to me. I was out fishing with myself and my friends, and this squirrel came up to me, and it wouldn't leave me alone, no matter what. I would walk away. I would, try to shoo it away, whatever. Just typical things to get an animal away, and it wouldn't go. And then I wake up in the middle of the night in my tent because I've always obviously a fish biting, and the fucking squirrel was inside of my tent.
Maybe the squirrel just fucking liked you, man.
No, it wouldn't leave me alone. Squirrel's supposed to be scared.
I mean, some people just love to feed squirrels though, and then squirrels, when they see people, they're like, "Oh, there's a source of food. I'm gonna go up to them and wait till they keep giving me food."
Yeah, source of food until they eat you.
Yeah.
I'll eat them back.
All right. Yeah, but skinwalkers, one thing they do is they yeah, it's really known that they scream. And they scream in an intentional way to sound like someone is being hurt.
So to try, do they actually kill people, or?
I'm not too sure.
Because I know I've seen there's other things, like there's this one channel called the Infographic Show, and they think
Oh
they
my God,
talk
I
about
watch it.
skinwalkers at some point. But I don't know if they were calling it skinwalkers or not. But there was a thing about people driving down this highway near a bridge, and there was this whole thing about the same thing where you hear like sounds like a person like asking for help or yelling for help or something like that. And then people go to investigate, and their friend disappeared, and I don't know if it's the same thing or not.
One of the things that I seen that really reminds me of skinwalkers and kind of makes me believe in them a little more is particularly in deer, the chronic wasting disease, or the zombie deer
The
disease,
zombie stuff, yeah.
where the fucking where the deer will be walking around with like their head partially cut off and they're perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. That's where the fungus has like gotten into their brain and stuff, is pretty much just like controlling them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
That's like
They'll
more
just
like
be
a
like-
zombie thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
it's really weird.
Yeah, there's it happens a lot in North America. I think in Europe too, a little bit. Yeah, it's a fungus that it gets into the brain, and then the fungus pretty much takes over the animal pretty much.
Is that what's happening to me?
No.
No.
Oh.
No. Fungus can't live inside of human bodies. We're too
I'm a
warm.
husky.
Right. I don't think it would happen to you.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was not going off duty in 10 minutes because I'm not gonna lie. I love these kind of conversations.
Why do you have to
I
do
could-
duty?
Because yesterday I was on duty for like 12 hours, and the day before I was on
Oh.
duty for a bunch, and
Well-
my brain is fried.
Maybe tomorrow we can carry on our talks if everyone wakes
Nah,
up.
I'm taking a couple days.
Oh. I understand everyone needs a break once in a while.
Yeah, because burnout is real. That's why DOC is so down
That
bad
is
a lot
true.
of the time.
Why though? What burns you out in this department, like in this job?
Well, one, sometimes you got some people that just do a lot of stuff that just annoys them. Or two, one of the big things, especially like this time zone, like look right now, like how many people have you seen come into prison since we've been around?
Well, no one, just me.
And so there's that. But then there's also the thing where when people do come by or wake up or something like that, and even if you're standing like right there and you see someone just run right past you, even as you're trying to say just hi to them and they say nothing, just keep running past you, it can get a bit draining. It's like, okay, well, why am I here
Yeah.
right now? And
Well, apart
that
from,
takes a
you
toll
know,
on people.
that's understandable. I mean, apart from my little incidents, I try to be good and talkative with people, so you guys can, you know, have your time working here more enjoyable.
Yeah, just behaving would be nice.
I am trying.
Hmm.
My doctor wants to try some vitamins today with me.
That'll be good. Hopefully that works.
Yum. But I'll be good, I promise.
Oh, look at that. There's more cops on duty now.
More
You know that
tips.
one thing that annoys me?
What's that?
Eh, when you're in the cells, right? And even though there's DOC in duty and everything, PD just sends me up with a local guard because they couldn't be asked to ask you guys if you want to come over.
To be fair, sometimes they do ask, and sometimes we're very busy. But there
Yeah.
is the thing too where sometimes they do just send up. It also depends on what the PD doing, because if there's very few PD around, then I mean they need to, because sometimes the PD get very busy. They have a lot of calls that they go to back type thing, so they kind of need to get out there right away. So sometimes they'll do that as well. Trust me, it'd be nice if we got more transports, but it's also something that I definitely understand that they
It's like-
sometimes just send you up via the local DOC.
Yeah. Because when Zoe arrested me, she never asked any DOC to pick me up. She just sent me up, and you guys were just sitting here.
Mm-hmm. Again, remember, PD can also be very busy as well, so they don't have time to
Yeah.
wait around for us to get there.
I mean, considering she charged me for failure to wear a helmet and driving a bicycle on the wrong side of the road, I'm sure she was very busy.
Oh, you never
Good
know.
lord.
Yeah, she slapped the book on me that day. She gave me 7 counts of criminal threats, failure to wear a helmet, and other bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say bullshit, because I mean that's when you were threatening to one, bite people, and also two,
Oh, I did
blow
bite an
blow
officer
up
that day.
Yeah, exactly. And then also, threatening to blow up judges in the courthouse and.
Yeah, true. But look at me now. I'm doing much better. I'm happy. I am safe.
I wouldn't say much better, but you're definitely doing better.
But I'll get there.
Yeah, hopefully. It'd be nice.
My doctors are working really hard. Both of the Blackthorn doctors are working with me, and they are wanting to get me better. And when they're happy to let me go, they'll release me.
Yeah. Yeah, and they did confirm with me that you are up here for right now 7 years. Well, but that'll obviously go down once they deem that you're fit to leave.
Oh, I'm scared they say no, and then I'm scared they might say that maybe I'm not ready yet.
I thought this was your happy place.
It is my happy place, but at the end of the day, oh shit, wait. I have a problem. I have 22 fines that are still pending. If I don't pay them off, then I'm fucked. I'll be back in here anyway. And the fines I have are all like 5K and above.
Oh, good lord.
Maybe I should just stay here, because they'll send me for failing to pay them.
All right, I need to go get off duty.
Bye bye.
You
Bye
two,
bye, Tim.
yeah, you two enjoy your time in here.
I won't bite them.
Don't bite
Yeah.
me.
Well, I'm not too worried about
Promise I
Quinn. I
won't.
know Quinn can handle herself quite well.
I'll bite you back.
I mean, this
All right,
granny over here
let's
can't
get
even
going.
run.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I gotta head off too, so see you
Bye,
later.
bestie.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not buying what she's selling.
Yeah, she kept telling me she had a bomb on her and that she wanted to bite me, and yeah. I think at one point she even said she wanted to kill me, to be honest. I'm not sure if I misheard her or not, though.
I mean, to be honest, you probably didn't mishear. But any
you-
last kind of big questions or anything with regards to today?
Just wondering how you're going. I mean, I was away for a week and you ended up in
Oh, no, I'm
hospital
fine.
twice. So.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. No, I'm. Did you read the report at all?
Yeah, I read the reports. Is Fierce still in the ICU, by the way?
No, she's out of the ICU now.
Okay, so she's back in here then?
Yeah, she's back in Gen Pop.
Hey, how are you feeling about that?
I'm fine. It doesn't bug me at all. It's yeah, she's just another inmate.
Charlie 99 is going 10:42. Enjoy the rest of your shift. Stay safe.
Have a good night.
Charlie 33, same traffic.
Have a good night.
Oh yeah, congrats on the promotion, by the way. Okay.
All right, you take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, let me know when. No, and
Sorry? Sorry, if you're talking, I missed that. You good? Okay, no worries. Looks like you need more rest then.